Sixth one here, wait 1 minute please. The resistance of 240 volts, 200 watts electric bulb when hot is 10 times the resistance when it is cold. Okay. This is one bulb at Nana, and its operating voltage he gave it as 240 volts, and its power is given as 200 watts. Okay, no problem. And here it is hot 10 times. When hot is 10 times the resistance when it is cold. Okay. R at T is given as 10 times to R at some cold temperature. Okay, let it be some R nav or R1. The resistance at room temperature and the temperature coefficient of filament are, those two he is asking. Given working temperature of the filament is 2000 degrees Celsius. Okay. Temperature T2 is equals to, that is 2000 degrees Celsius. So T1 room temperature, suppose if you take it as around some 27 degrees Celsius. Okay. Then we have to write it as R2 is equals to 10 times to R1. Okay. Then here, alpha he is asking first, I think.
Sir, first R kanukkowali kada sir.
Yeah. How to calculate?
Sir, V square by R.
V square
by P. V square by P.
Okay, okay. So resistance is equals to V square by P. How much you got that, Nana? 240 whole square by
Sir, 288 sir.
288, huh?
అది R2 sir, అది 2000 degrees Celsius దగ్గర 288 వస్తుంది.
No, I think this is 288 is the resistance of the bulb means.
సార్ ఇది రెసిస్టెన్స్ అట్ వర్కింగ్ టెంపరేచర్ కదా సార్, అంటే వోల్టేజ్ ఇంకా వాటేజ్ అన్ని వర్కింగ్ టెంపరేచర్ దగ్గరే కదా సార్ ఇచ్చేది.
అది రూమ్ టెంపరేచర్ దగ్గర కదా. So here R2 is equals to 288 means I think R1 is equals
28.
R2 by 10.
R2 by 10. That is 28.8.
Yes sir.
Is it there in options, Nana? 28.8?
ఉంది సార్.
Yes sir.
1 or 3. But I think he gave second option. I think option is wrong, Nana.
Yes sir.
అవును సార్,
Option
ఫస్ట్
wrong,
ఆప్షన్
sir.
వస్తుంది.
First option sir answer.
Yeah, then you are right. As usual, alpha is equals to what you used, R2 minus R1 by R1 T2 minus R2 T1.
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Okay. By substituting all the values, how much you got here?
సార్
Around some
0.0 నాకు 0.0052 వచ్చింది సార్.
Okay, approximately. Means you are saying that 5.2 into 10 power minus 3.
Yes sir.
Okay, that will be close to some 4.5 into 10 power. Why? Because 5.2 is not there in options. Okay. So when we come, so will we conclude that it is the first option, Nana?
Yes sir. First option.
First
option sir answer.
Okay, option 1. Era Nihant?
Yes sir.
Yeah, okay. What, Ramaditya?
Yes sir.
Right, good. So here, if we go to problem number, later you ask problem number 9. Era, in the middle, do you have any other doubts, Nana?
Ampere.
So for the problem number 9, I think it is better. I is equals to, did you remember that formula, Nana?
Yes sir.
Yes,
E1
sir.
R2 plus E2
Even
R1
R2 plus
by
E2 R1
R1
by
plus R1 R2 plus capital R into R1 plus R2.
Very good. R1 R2 plus capital R into R1 plus R2. Yeah, I think it is better, Nana. So straight away you will get what is the current flowing through the bulb here.
0.5 amperes sir.
Oh, if you substitute all these values,
Yes,
yes
sir.
sir.
E2, R1 and R2. Okay. How much can I believe you all?
Yes sir.
Yes sir, half.
Okay. So this is a 0.5 amperes. Then straight away you can use the power is equals to I square R. Okay. I square means 1 by 4 into 14. That I think you will get 7 by 2, 3.5.
Yes,
Second
sir.
option, I think.
ఆప్షన్ 8.5 ఇచ్చారు సార్.
Okay, no problem. This is option 2. Option 2, Anna?
Yes, sir. Option 2.
Option 2 is correct. Okay, this is also key mistake. Sixth one also key mistake, I think.
ఎస్ సార్.
Yes, sir.
Ninth one key mistake. And 10th one, Anna?
Sir, v square by r కూడా చేయొచ్చు కదా sir దీనికి.
Which one?
Ninth one.
You can use, but
సార్
you
అది
have
చేసిన
to
మళ్ళీ
find-
అయి కనుక్కోవాలి సార్.
Yeah. This is the problem what you asked, Nana. Okay, instead of v square by r, I think it is better to use I square r. Okay, na? Which is better, v square by r, I square r? I think I square r is better.
Yes, sir.
Right. So understood this one?
Yes, sir.
Finding out the current first time and finding out the current second time individually and equating the two powers here. Finally, you will get r is equals to r root r1 into r2. So any other doubts, Nana, here? Out of 10?
Sir, I have one doubt in ninth question, sir.
Ninth, yes.
Sir, we in notes we wrote like this, no, sir. If they both are in unaiding connection, then
Unaiding
E net
or
will-
aiding?
and this is aiding, no, sir.
Okay, aiding means they are giving the current in the same direction to the resistor.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
So we wrote like they both are in connection, then the V will be equal, E net will be equal to
I understood, Nana. That what you are asking without resistor. Suppose these two cells are connected here without the resistor, and V is equals to, that day we took E net.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Between these two ends, what is the potential difference? That potential difference is equals to E net. Means E1 R2 plus E2 R1 by R1 plus R2.
Yes, sir.
That is without resistor. But today we are connecting here one more resistor. Na?
Oh, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, then the thing will be changed.
Okay, understood.
Right. Good. If only the capacitor is connected across the cell, how it works we discussed in the chapter potential and capacitance. Okay. If only resistor is connected to a cell, how it works we discussed in current electricity chapter. Okay. Now it is the time to discuss about when these two are taken in a combination, how the circuit behaves. Okay. Why? Because here major problem, when a capacitor is connected to a cell, it stores the charge, Nana. Q is equals to, we write it as C into V. I think all of you know. I think you are recollecting this formula.
ఎస్
Yes,
సార్.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. And the energy stored in the capacitor is equals to half CV square. All of you here remember this formula, Nana?
ఎస్ సార్.
Yes,
Huh?
sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, right. So U is equals to half CV square. And that one, anyone remembered half other formula VQ, and the third one is a half Q square by C, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Right, good. And in this chapter, across a resistor, we know the potential difference V is equals to IR, so that I is equals to V by R. In this chapter, what we discussed. And when current is flowing, the energy is stored in the form of heat. That heat energy in this chapter, we discussed it as I square RT or V square by R into T or VIT. Okay. So these were the things what we discussed previously. So if you see here, main disadvantage, Nana, if a capacitor is connected to a constant source of EMF E, okay, capacitor, without internal resistance, R is equals to 0, then we say the charge on the capacitor is equals to C into the potential difference across the capacitor. V is exactly equals to E. Why? Because R equals to 0. That's why we say Q is equals to CE. Okay. Look at in this formula, Nana. Is the C variable or constant?
Constant.
What about the EMF? Is it variable or constant?
Constant, sir.
So, suppose if anyone asks you, one of your friends asked you, Sare, suppose one capacitor is connected to a cell, what is the current flowing through the capacitor? Then what do you say?
Sir, 0, sir.
Why?
Sir, because charges don't flow. అంటే charge constant గా ఉంటుంది కదా, sir.
That's what I asked here.
dq ఉండట్లేదు, dq 0.
Yeah. Then according to the formula, I is equals to dq by dt in this chapter, I is equals to 0. So here current flowing through the capacitor is equals to 0. Just it stores a charge like a reservoir with closed gates. Okay. Just it stores the water in the reservoir and it won't allow the flow of water through the canals with the closed gates. It is the capacitor. Whereas resistor, it doesn't store any charge. Okay, it just flows the charge from one side to the other side. Okay, look at their behaviors are completely converse to each other. Am I right, Nana? One is not allowing the flow of charge, other is allowing the flow of charge. One is storing the charge, other is not storing the charge. Okay, means contradictory properties we are seeing here in the two, capacitor and resistor. So all of you followed this point, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now these two quite opposite, having quite opposite properties, suppose connected here like.
Then, sir, why we use the capacitor, sir?
What, Nana?
Then why we will use the capacitor in the circuit, sir?
Yeah, you can understand it later, Nana. Suppose here, this is one cell connected to both capacitor and resistor. Okay, this is a resistor and it is a capacitor. Okay, means this is your appliance and here this is the capacitor connected in series. Okay, and here first initially to avoid a lot of confusions, I am taking this as ideal cell. Ideal cell means, you know, what is the internal resistance of ideal cell?
0.
Better I take for my convenience R is equals to 0. Okay. So here, if I connect this cell, constant cell across the resistor, okay, with the capacitor, what happens? First of all, since they are in series, the potential will be split like V1 and V2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then total EMF will be across the cell, that is V1 plus V2. Okay, total potential difference.
Yes, sir.
If I ask what is V1, Nana, in the circuit, you can see V1 is equals to across resistor, sir, that is I into R. Am I right?
సార్ కానీ అది కరెంట్ ని ఫ్లో చేయనిస్తుంది కెపాసిటర్.
You can understand. అది అంటే కొంత ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ అయితే నీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. Okay, so first I am assuming that some current is flowing through the circuit. Okay, I into R, and that time when the current is flowing, here the charge on the capacitor continuously change. Okay, that at that time what is the potential across the capacitor? If you ask, V is equals to, according to this formula, can I write Q by C, Nana?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So you see here, E is equals to, finally I got IR plus Q by C. Okay. So from this equation, can I write, to simplify this, E minus Q by C is equals to I into R. Okay. So here, suppose that I is continuously changing. Why? Because capacitor is not allowing the flow of current here. So that I is continuously varying, so that Q is varying. So I and Q are variables here, I am assuming. Q and I are variables. So I is, since it is a variable, can I write dQ by dt, Nana, in place of I?
సార్ అంటే ఇది మనం చార్జ్ అవ్వక ముందు సిచ్యుయేషన్ సార్?
లేదు, చార్జ్ అవుతూ ఉన్నాం.
అంటే లిమిట్ ఉంటుంది కదా సార్ దానికి.
అంటే ప్రెసెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్ అనమాట. ఓకే,
ఓకే సార్.
ఛార్జ్ అవుతూ ఉన్నప్పుడు, when it is charging continuously. ఓకే, దెన్ అదే కొద్దిగా ఆగు, నీకు అర్థమవుతుంది, రైట్? సో హియర్ కెన్ ఐ బ్రింగ్ ఆల్ ద q terms to one hand and rest of the terms to the other hand, Nana? So
Yes, sir.
can I write this equation like 1 by r into dt on the left hand side is equals to, right hand side I'm going to write here dq by e minus q by c. Will you accept this one? Any wrong in this equation, Nana? Very good, very good. So here I am writing it as dt by r equals to dq by, just I am taking LCM, Nana, that's it. That is CE minus Q by C. Am I right? After taking LCM. That C I am taking to the numerator.
Sir, CE will be Q, no, sir, again.
No. C is a constant. Keep it like a constant only, Nana. The capacitance of capacitor.
No, I'm telling down, sir, in denominator. CE. we
CE.
can-
C into E. Is
Yeah.
it a constant or variable?
సార్ అది కాన్స్టెంట్ గానే
Constant.
అది ఫుల్ పెద్ద క్యూ వస్తారు, అంటే మొత్తం ఛార్జ్ అయినాక.
Means
స్మాల్
if
క్యూ ఏమో అవుతున్న ఛార్జ్.
very good, very good. You understood that point. Means what Nihant told, sir, CE value is the charge stored on the capacitor if there is no resistor in the circuit. If there is no resistor means maximum charge you will get across the resistor. That maximum charge, he said, take it as capital Q. Capital Q is equals to C into E. Means simply what he is saying, the total EMF is suppose 10 volts. That 10 volts is not splitting here. Suppose that 10 volts appears on the capacitor, then you only say the charge on the capacitor will be maximum or less, Nana?
Maximum, sir.
That's what he said, Nana. So understood here? That maximum charge I am taking it as capital Q. Okay. So here, can I go to my equation, Nana, this equation?
So, sir, in this we can write like CV2 is equal to Q. We can write like that, no, sir?
Yeah. C V2 means that V2 is exactly equal to E kada, what we are taking here. This is,
Sir, we like
And-
it will be divided, no, sir? Like V1 and V2, like that.
yeah. You can understand, Nana, you can understand. Okay, wait. You will get one equation. From there, you can understand. I will explain.
Okay, sir.
Right. So here, can I take some integration? Both sides. Okay. And I'm putting the C to the left hand side. Then after integration, can I write it as a T by CR, Nana? Is equals to, will you say what is this integration dq by CE minus?
Sir, C log mod of C minus Q.
Log mod CE
బై
That's
మైనస్
by minus
1.
very good. This is correct. So you are getting here, this is of course plus some constant k, indefinite integration. Am I right? So here with the definite integration, if I want to write, can I write log CE? Okay, this is CE minus Q is equals to minus 1 cross multiplication, minus T by CR. Now I am going to substitute without constant, indefinite constant K. I am substituting the limits here, some 0 to, so after certain time T. Okay. Initially at the time T is equals to 0, I think there is no charge on the resistor.
0 to Q, sir.
Some Q. Okay. I am taking here. Then if you substitute the limits, how much you get there? Log, this is CE minus Q, first upper limit, minus lower limit, log CE minus 0. Am I right? In place of Q, I am substituting 0.
Yes, sir.
Log C equals to first upper limit minus T by CR minus, no need to write, this is 0. 0 by CR, that becomes 0. Lower limit. So how much you get here from this equation? This is log CE minus Q.
Minus Q by C.
By CE. Am I right, Nana?
Yes, sir.
Minus T by CR. Okay. That implies, can I write this is CE by CE1 minus Q by CE is equals to e power minus T by CR? This log is base e power.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So finally, I'm getting here what that implies 1 minus e power minus T by CR is equals to Q by CE. Taking this one to the left hand side, sorry, right hand side. Is it okay, Nana?
Yes, sir.
That implies the charge stored on the capacitor, okay, which is varying with the time exponentially as Q is equals to CE cross multiplication into 1 minus e power minus T by CR. Okay, now you can understand here from this equation, the charge is not growing to the maximum value instantly when there is a resistor, and it is growing exponentially like this. Okay, means what I am saying, if you take here, Nana, you can understand. Initially, if I put at t is equals to 0, means that is before starting this one, okay, before connecting this cell, at t is equals to 0, put t is equals to 0 here, Nana. How much you get?
0. E
Zero.
is
Q is equal to 0, sir.
1.
Q equals to 0. I think you will get this is 1.
Yes, sir.
1 minus 1 is 0. 0 into anything is 0. Then you will get Q is equals to 0. That's why here at t is equals to 0, you got Q is equals to 0. There is no charge on the capacitor. So our assumption is correct here. Okay, at t is equals to 0, we took Q is equals to 0. Okay, and suppose if you give lot of time for it to store the charge, okay, means suppose if you put t is equals to infinite time, long time if you give, then here if you put t is equals to infinity, how much you get here, Nana?
1 by e power infinity.
1 by e power infinity. 1 by e power infinity is infinity.
0.
1 by infinity is 0. 1 minus 0. 1. 1 into CE.
C.
So charge becomes Q is equal to CE. This is what I am saying. If you give ample time for the flow of charge or current through the circuit, and a long time, after long time, here, suppose this is one circuit of C and R connected to the cell, okay, like this. Here, what he is saying, Majjalo ఎవరు annotation.
Yes.
So here at t is equal to infinity, we got V1 is equals to 0. Okay, so that V2 is equals to E, that is Q is maximum across the capacitor. Okay, and current through the resistor is equals to 0. This type of model is actually very important for us who are preparing for mains exams, mains and advanced. Which part? This part what I explained now. Okay, at t is equals to infinity, what happens? At t is equals to infinity, whatever the resistor connected across, resistor connected to the capacitor, through that current equals to 0. Okay, and the capacitor which is connected in series to the resistor acquires maximum charge. That state is called as steady state. So these type of problems are very important now. Steady state models. Okay, I will give one example so that you can understand. First, I try to complete the theory behind this concept, Nana. Okay, And here, suppose at an instant, not t is equals to 0, not t is equals to infinity, sir. At an instant, if I want the current through the resistor, okay, then okay, very simple. You want current. Q is variable. It is changing with the time. So better you try to differentiate dq by dt. Okay, differentiate this equation, Anna. You will get, I think, CE into 1 differentiation 0 minus e power minus t by CR into what you write, Nana? Next.
1 by CR.
Minus
Minus
1 by
CR.
minus 1 by CR. Very good. So minus of minus, that becomes plus. And here I think CC get cancelled. Am I right? And you are getting I is equals to what? E by capital R into e power minus t by CR. Now you can check, Nana. What, sir? At t is equals to 0, before starting, what happens? Means exactly immediately after closing this circuit at t is equals to 0. Just after closing the circuit at t is equals to 0, immediately what happens? Look at here, put t is equals to 0, Nana.
E by R, sir.
E by R means it is appeared like actually formula I is equals to V by R, kada, Nana.
So just after putting, the voltage does not split.
Means immediately the charge is not, means at the time t is equals to 0, the capacitor is in some fatigue stage, Nana. Means immediately it is not taking the charge according to inertia. Immediately current starts flowing first. Okay. Then afterwards what happens, sir? If you give ample time for it, slowly up to infinity, then what happens? I think I becomes 0, am I right? If you put t is equals to infinity here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I becomes 0. And a charge already we found there at t is equals to infinity. We got CE. CE means maximum or some other. This is maximum. Okay.
Maximum.
And keep in mind, Nana, here in this case, if you want t is at t is equals to what is the current? You wrote here E by capital R. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Means if there is some internal resistance to the cell, I
E by
think
capital R plus I into small r.
means that time if there is some internal resistance for this, okay, then I have to write at t is equal to 0.
E by capital R plus small r.
Very good. I becomes I is E by capital R plus small r. Okay. So this is the current at t is equals to 0 for a cell, means which is not ideal cell. For ideal cell, already we took t equals to 0, I is E by R. So you understood, Nana? Will you apply them properly in numericals?
సార్ ఒకసారి ఇది ఫస్ట్ అంటే కెపాసిటర్ ఎందుకు కొద్దిసేపు ఫెటిగ్ లో ఉంటుందో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్
Fatigue. Here, what happens ante, when the circuit is immediately closed, actually what is the intention of the cell? It tries to send the current.
ఎస్ సార్
It tries to send the current means while passing that current, here capacitor opposes to the to flow that current.
ఎస్ సార్
There is some insulator that already I explained in capacitor chapter.
డైఎలక్ట్రిక్
That dielectric does not allow the flow of current.
ఎస్ సార్
That's why here the opposition starts once the current flows. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What I said here, the charge on the plates is not constant, it is changing. Due to the change of charge, some current flows between the two plates.
ఎస్
Okay.
సార్
Yeah, means what I'm saying, I is not, I'm saying V by R. Okay, I is not V by R across the capacitor. Okay, what I'm saying is, according to the formula, Q is equals to CV. What I'm saying, I is equals to dQ by dt. Okay, which is equals to C into dV by dt. I am differentiating this equation. Okay, where the potential differences are changing continuously, V1 and V2 here across the two things, Nana. Okay, here across the capacitor, I'm taking the potential difference as V2. Across the resistor, I'm taking the potential difference as V1. Okay, that V2 is changing. So here the change of V across the capacitor gives some current. I think now you follow.
Yes, sir.
Now what I am saying, if V means actually it is V2. Am I right, Nana?
Yes, sir.
V2 finally what happens? It becomes E finally. Okay, V across the capacitor increases. Okay, then here V across the capacitor increases finally. That becomes constant, means what happens to I, Nana?
Zero అయిపోతుంది సార్.
That's why here the current becomes zero, not initially. Okay, it waits until V2 is equals to E. That time I becomes zero. Now you understood, Nana?
But sir,
Yes.
V2 will become E at infinity, no, sir.
That's what I'm saying. At infinity, it is equals to infinity. Okay, means you have to give infinity, means you have to understand, Nana. You have to give some time for it. Okay,
sir.
how much times are practically they measured this time, Nana? It takes how much time? Means that infinity they measured this time in milliseconds scale. Means the V2 on the capacitor becomes E and through the circuit becomes zero in just in a time of less than 1 second. What they are saying.
సరే మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి సార్ ఒకసారి.
What I said is this T is equals to infinity, you told, na? Okay, means what the student think T is equals to infinity means it takes maybe few years or few generations or few centuries. Okay, or at least few hours. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
But practically they measured that T is equals to infinity. That time infinity they measure in milliseconds scale. That time, Nana. They are measuring in milliseconds. Means 0 millisecond, 1 millisecond, 2 millisecond, 3 millisecond, 4 milliseconds, so on here. Okay. After few milliseconds means like here 500 milliseconds or 600 milliseconds. Okay. That they are taking it as is equals to infinity. On the milliseconds scale, okay, the T is infinity. This is around some 600 or 700 milliseconds, Nana. 600 or 700 milliseconds means this is less than 1 second. Am I right?
సార్ మరి ఇన్ఫినిటీ ఎలా అవుతుంది సార్ అది?
మరి అదేగా చదువుతుంది. ఆ టైం అనేది నీ రెఫరెన్స్ స్కేల్ బట్టి కదా నాన్న.
yes sir.
Your reference scale is practically it is milliseconds అంటున్నారు వాళ్ళు. What they measured. Okay. So your reference scale, yes.
No, sir. I understood, sir.
Usual capacitor, I'm asking. Means in CR circuit, the potential. Sorry. This is V2 and V1. Okay. And here, if I ask what is V2, Q by C means Q at an instant on the capacitor. Here we derived, Nana.
Yes, sir.
So Q by C, I'm asking. Q by C is equal. Look at here how much you are getting there. E into 1 minus e power minus t by CR. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Q by C value. So
yes,
if I write the same thing here, that will be Q by C is equals to E into 1 minus e power minus t by CR. This is V2 across whom?
Capacitor, sir.
Across capacitor. And V1, look at there, Nana. V1 is equals to I into R. Okay. Look at here.
Yes,
We got I also. What is the equation of I here? Look at this equation. I into R, cross multiplication. That is E into e power minus t by CR. Am I right?
yes, sir.
Then here, if I write, this is E into e power minus t by CR. These two equations, they are saying clearly that V1 here gradually decreases V2 gradually increases. These two directly same. Okay. So V1 gradually decreases and finally becomes 0. And V2 gradually increases and finally becomes E. Nana?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Very good. So try to remember these 2 points, Nana. Here, tomorrow in the CR circuit, what happens here if after a certain time, what is the heat generated across the resistor and what is the energy stored in the capacitor? Okay, Nana?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right. Today I am going to wind up the class, Nana. Bye to all.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.